If I went to throw this club, it'd be quite instinctive, and there would be a pressure shift, there would be a lead with the lower half as I start down, and that lower half would almost start to move before my arms complete the backswing. And that's the way to catapult and throw this club with the most energy and to achieve the greatest distance. So when we go to hit a golf ball, we're after very much the same thing. We want flowing pressure, and we definitely want the downswing to start before we finish the backswing. That's key. So catapult for me is kind of a sexy term for this, but what we're after really is just being the best version of ourselves to be efficient. So I've got a couple of ways here for you to feel we do that. The first way is basically if we do some stomps with our feet, just use this to sort of initiate, the swing and how we would shift that pressure on a kind of lateral sense initially. The weight will go, very much from toe to heel and so on. In the backswing, it's going to work more towards our trail heel, and the forward swing, it'll go towards the toe, then to the heel. The second drill I'll show you will very much give you that sensation for sure. But we're very much looking for, can I almost kick-start the swing with that pressure shift and the turning behind the golf ball, and then start the downswing before my arms complete the backswing in a lateral sense, keeping my body what I would feel is to the right of target initially, and then feel that then we would push and rotate hardcore through the ball. The reason why I'd want the rotation more through the ball, I don't want you to pretty much stall with your body through that hitting zone, because that makes you very handsy, flippy, and it means the speed generally is going to the club too early. Now, it's true the hands are slowing down when we hit the golf ball. It's true that the body is massively slowing down when we hit the golf ball. But if we try and slow it down too early, there's a huge chance that we are going to be even slower than if we try and keep that speed moving. So initially what I want you to do is do some practice swings where you feel, let's get some power stomps. Feel very active with the body. No sway ideally in the backswing, but certainly pressure shift. A version on from this would be to just raise the trail heel and then feel the heel goes down, we swing back, and then the legs move laterally. Now the legs want to move about 5-6 inches laterally, the pelvis, as we start that downswing. So, we're not talking 10-20 inches, it's not extreme, but we definitely want to feel that we would get some initiation of that hip drive, let's call it, before we complete the backswing in order to get this kind of catapulty effect. So what I want you to do when you go and hit the ball is do that heel raise exercise and really feel that you start that downswing as early as you can. So let's go ahead and do one of those. So take my setup as I would do normally. Lift the heel off the air. Heel goes down, kick-start that golf swing, and then start the downswing before I complete the backswing. And that definitely felt like I was moving the body and had energy and created that kind of, as we said, that catapult effect. So that's exercise number one. Exercise number two is a bit funkier, but it's really going to get you feeling what your body is going to do and how you push off the ground and catapult, and also can be done at home as a practice swing routine, midweek before you play golf. So this second exercise is really one that makes you move your feet in the way I'd want you to do. What we're going to do, we're going to start off with your feet together. And what we're going to do is just separate the feet ever so slightly and turn that lead foot in. The idea being now, as we swing back, I want you to step out with the lead foot initially turned in. And then as we start to swing down, I want you to push off your lead toe and really feel like we push to that heel and extend and push off the ground. Now the reason why we're doing this is the foot turned in gives us a feeling of, okay, how can I screw off that ground and push off that ground to extend correctly, to really start to get that ground force working for us a little bit more. We obviously have to get the force going down before we can push off correctly. That's a different subject and for a different video, and I have other videos on that which you can check out if you want to. But really, the step and hip version is getting us to feel, okay, how do we shift this pressure and get the hips and pelvis moving laterally, but the foot turned in then gets us to spring and move off. So what I'd like this to be initially is practice swing. So if we go alongside the ball here, feet close together, toe turned in. As I'm about halfway back, step out. I feel like really push and allow my foot then to move and relocate in a more orthodox position in that post-impact place. But the feeling you get from this, trust me, you feel like you're really moving around the corner and up, and that's what we want to do. Now, the braver souls amongst us can actually try hitting a few balls like this. Just be careful, do some practice swings first and check you're comfortable. I don't want any ankle damage or any ankle pain coming from this. If we were going to do that, if we take a normal setup, then move our feet back here behind the ball, relocate the club behind the ball, that makes it easier, turn the foot in, and then try and feel, okay, let's do that drill. And that one, sprung off the club, sweet, effortless, felt like that nothing but a strike that we all search for. So really what we're saying from this video is kind of how we achieve that catapult effect is by initiating the downswing with our lower half before we finish the backswing. And one of the big keys for me here is we don't do it with rotation. If we do it with just rotation, what happens then is the arms will tend to want to come out and over, and we tend to end up then with a plain and a swipey strike, and the weight will tend to want to work back pressure-wise when we get around that contact point. We have to get that pressure moving forward. The lead knee stays bent, and then it extends as we rotate. As we push off that toe from that second drill we gave you, that'll give you the sensations to start catapulting your swing the correct way. Give it a go. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know how you're getting on with your golf.